Holly the Twister Sisters. So glad to be back here on YouTube with you guys. I've got a brand new tutorial to share with you. Sorry for my long absence. I had some crazy things happen that I just really had to take care of and make sure that the most important things in my life are good and okay, and things are okay now. So I can get back to YouTube. I missed you guys so much. Thank you to everyone who reached out and we're concerned or wanted to see how I was doing. I'm getting back with people individually as I can. I just really appreciate y'all's support and your patience. It was just necessary for me to take care of some things that needed to be taken care of. So appreciate you guys, and I'm excited to be sharing some new designs with you. The one I'm going to show you today is inspired by my daughter, actually, who is super into dinosaurs right now. So if you only know like one or two dinosaur designs, this will be a fun one to add to your list. This is actually my daughter's favorite. Well, it depends what day it is, but at one point it was her favorite dinosaur. I don't know if that's true today anymore, but I'm going to totally butcher the name of it because dinosaur names, am I right? But I think it's pronounced a Parasaurolophus, Parasaurolophus, something like that. So we're going to start off, it's all 260s and a white 5-inch round, and there is a fly buzzing around here. So if you see me swatting things, it's this little fly who seems to be very attracted to my balloons all of a sudden. Okay, let me just set these here and get my last yellow to start off with. So I'm going to start off with two yellow 260s. About a 3-inch tail on both of those, and then you'll want to have any color, whatever color. This is your choice on the color for this, but you'll want to have, actually I'm going to do it different. I'm going to fully inflate this and then I'll show you what I'm going to do. I wasn't thinking when I was trying to talk. Alright, so I'm going to fully inflate this all the way out to the end, and then I'm going to let about half of that balloon go. Give a little burp so it's, you know, squishy and foldable. So we're only going to put a twist or two in here. Okay, so now you've got a long thing and it's out to the end of your balloon, so you're not going to have any nozzles on this part of your dinosaur. Okay, let's get started. The mouth is what we're going to start off with. You can do a whole bunch of different things on this. So the way I like to do the mouth is start with just a small loop. So bring your balloon over, grab the knot, twist it around and pull it through your loop there to lock it in place. And then I do 2 bubbles for like the bottom part of the mouth. You could do another loop if that's easier for you to remember. This type of dinosaur was what they call like a duck-billed dinosaur. So if you ever watched The Land Before Time, if you remember Ducky, it's that kind of a dinosaur. So they're plant eaters and they kind of have this isn't really a duck bill, but theirs wasn't like a, I don't know. You can change it if you want to. You could make this bigger, more like a duck bill. That might be cool. I might try that. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to come back about a hot dog's length on our yellow. We're going to put 1 pinch twist, and then we're going to bring our balloon back into the mouth. Okay, so this is going to be the bottom of the head. So these 2 longer balloons are the bottom of the head. Now we're going to go up towards the top. The head is going to be a triangle shape. So you want to make your next twist about a hot dog's length again as well, maybe slightly longer than your bottom bubbles. Okay, no pinch twist on this one. I'm just going to come straight back down into the mouth, the same size bubble. Now we can get rid of the rest of this little bit, whatever you have left over. Just get rid of that guy, tuck it around somewhere in here, secure it. All right, so the pair that has the pinch twist at the end is the bottom. You want to keep that on the bottom. What we're going to do next is we're going to go to our whatever color you got. I'm using purple, and I think I made mine just a little bit too long. So this is going to be the, what's it called? It's not a horn, but the thing that comes off the box. I need my daughter down here to help me. Crest. This is the crest part of the dinosaur's head. So I want it to be sticking out maybe like that far. So I'm actually going to shorten this just a tad. Get rid of all this crazy extra tail. Okay, so maybe, I don't know, that might be like 1.5 feet. It's hard to estimate like that. Okay, so I'm just going to take this and I'm going to wrap the nozzle end into the mouth area to get it locked in. And kind of figure 8 it around those lips. Okay, and we want this to be coming up over the top part of the head, which is the part that does not have a pinch twist right now. Okay, it's going to come up over the top here. We're going to do the pinch twist in the purple to connect it to the top of the head. You could have done yellow, but I like having that same color all the way across the crest instead of having it be like purple, little ball of yellow, and then purple, if that makes sense. So I'm going to do a small pinch twist here on the purple, and I'm just going to take that. What you can do is you can wrap this pinch twist around here to get it locked in, or you can kind of feed this through here and just get it snugged in there. However is more comfortable for you. So that is the top part of the head so far. Okay, it's going all the way from the mouth over the top of the head and back out the back. All right, now our second yellow we can bring in now. I'm going to take the nozzle end and we're going to use the purple pinch twist to attach this balloon. And we want to pull this down so we have a nice triangle shape on the head where you can see, you can imagine that the eyes would just kind of fit right in here into this spot. And once you see that, we're going to wrap this around our yellow pinch twist. So that is the head shape of your Parasaurolophus. All right, the body, I really just kind of kept very similar to my T-Rex design to make it simple and easy to remember. That way you can know 2 dinosaur designs with the same body and just kind of change up the head to make it into different dinosaurs. It's always nice to have more than one dinosaur to offer, right? Not everyone loves T-Rex. So we're going to come down a little ways on the neck. And I'm going to do 2 poodle arms, so about a 2 to 3 inch bubble, 2 small round bubbles. Bring that together, another 2 to 3 inch bubble. There we go. So you're coming along. Now if you make the belly really small, you could probably fit everything in the rest of this balloon. If you want to kind of make this a bigger design, you could really spread it out, make his belly bigger and longer, but then you're going to have to bring in more balloons. So I'm going to try this, doing it with just what's left here. So I'm going to do a smaller bubble here. You're going to want a pinch twist here. We're going to come back up to the arms, twist it in, and then your last bubble back down into the pinch twist. You really want to stretch out whatever balloon you have left so that you have enough for a little bit of a tail. And a little bit of a curve here on the belly balloon. This is really going to be facing the bottom. Maybe you can see it better that way. So this balloon, bubble needs to be longer, and it's just going to wrap into that pinch twist. And whatever is left is his little tail that's going to be sticking up towards the back. He's running. He's got his tail out of the way so it's not dragging on the ground. All right, hopefully you can see it coming along. We are going to need another yellow 260, so that's 3 260s in the yellow already, and that should be all we need. And this is going to be just the same as the T-Rex legs. You might want to change the shape of the feet since these have like, well, they're a 3-toed dinosaur, I believe. I'm not going to worry about that. We don't need to be 100% accurate, do we? I'm going to do, well, I'll give him a little, we'll give him a little toe. So I'll do like a 1-inch bubble here, and then we'll do 2 1.5 to 2-inch bubbles. So that can be 1 foot. Easy. 3 bubbles, 3 toes, kind of similar. All right, come up a little bit for the shin, and then you need a knee. That's going to be a pinch twist. And then the thigh. We're just going to kind of mark this, but it's not going to stay. So that's going to be our 2 thighs right here. We're going to do the same thing for the other leg coming down the other side. You can let this go. We're going to do a pinch twist, another shin, and then another foot. Just try to make them matching. However you make the feet, just make them the same. Or they can be different. I don't know. I'm not judging. Okay, tie that off. And then you've got your 2 legs ready to go. You can go ahead and retwist this now or once you get it put in here. Oh, the other thing I usually do, but I distracted myself by talking, I usually slide this through before I twist the second foot. Would have been easier to get this through, so do that. I don't know why. I need to turn my brain on and my mouth off sometimes. Okay, we got it through. It all turned out okay. I'm going to go ahead and put that twist back in there between the 2 thighs. I just like to have that twist there because it makes your legs a little bit more positionable. You can kind of change the angle of them independently of each other, whereas if you don't have that twist between the legs, then it's all one piece. And if this leg goes forward, the other one goes back. This way you can kind of have them both coming forward or out to this, however you want to do it. All right, let's straighten everything up here. Now you can see our Parasaurolophus so far is looking pretty good, but I have to say he's missing some eyeballs. Okay, got a white round, and we're gonna go ahead and inflate that guy pretty big, because that is kind of a big eye socket that I want to fill. So, but not too big to where you can't twist it in half. So just stay right there. Okay, so I'm gonna let some air out of here. Get it to a point where I know I'm comfortable twisting it in half, but it's also as big as possible. Okay, so I would say that's like a softball sized. Never played, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, twist it in half, and we're going to take that, and we're just going to place it right through the head so it just fits snugly in that space for the eyes. There you go, look at that. Pretty cool design, if I do say so myself. Now the last thing, of course, would be to draw some eyes if you want to. If you don't want to draw eyes, you can also just use a black balloon for that part. Just put some little black like pupils. So the way I do that is get my black balloon down to where I can make 2 good fat bubble sizes. Okay, twist that bubble in half. So you have 2 about the same size, and you're just going to twist a whole bunch here to make yourself some uninflated balloon there between your bubbles. You're going to take your nozzle, bring that up, grab that uninflated part and do a double knot with it. And then same thing with the end. Bring that end back up to the uninflated section and double knot it. Cut off the extra latex here. Don't need that. And now you've got 2 eyeballs with a little string in between that lets you space them apart from each other and get them right inside here on your Parasaurolophus eyes. Isn't that cool? That way, if you are not super skilled at drawing things, you have an easy option where you don't have to draw anything. Okay, so that is the Parasaurolophus, however you say it, all cleaned up and finished. Some customization options if you wanted to. Sometimes on the T-Rex, I'll put a little string of pearls along the back just for like some spikes or something on the back, just make it a little more dino-y. You could totally do that on this design as well. It would look great matching colors, purple and purple, or you could do purple and pink if you have someone that likes purple and pink, green and blue, whatever. I don't know if they really had spikes back there. I don't think they did, but it doesn't matter. It's a dinosaur and we can imagine it how we want to, right? Nobody knows for sure. So that is the Parasaurolophus dino. You could call it Ducky the Dino if anyone has seen Land Before Time, they should know what you're referring to, right? But that is what we came up with, me and my daughter together, trying to make her favorite dinosaur the other day. So I hope that you guys like it too. Please let me know in the comments what you think, and hopefully maybe this dinosaur will eat this fly. It's so fun to be back in front of the camera and putting stuff out for you guys again. I'm hoping to never ever have an unplanned emergency come up in my life ever again. But if I do, I'll try to warn people first. I'm sorry guys, thank you so much for still being here, and I hope you liked the video. If you like this design, there's a cool twist that I'm going to be doing on it for one of my Capital Convention classes. So if you're going to be at Capital Convention in 2025 in Virginia, I will be there, and I can't wait to share some of the new stuff I've been working on with you guys. And a modification of this, it's really cool, will be one of the things that I will be showing only to people at Capital Convention. So I hope to see you guys there. If not, I'll see you back again next week for another balloon tutorial. Bye everyone. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next week.